Good evening. I'm Artist Sometimes Time, and today we are... Honestly, I have no idea what we're doing. We're just gonna chill here for a minute. Hang on. You're in the wrong spot. There you go, buddy. Alright, I have no clue what I want to do today. Like, I don't know. So, when there was a chance that we weren't going to finish off Cars last week, I was thinking maybe we would finish it today, but then when we got real close to finishing it and then we ended up finishing it, I was like, oh god, I need to come up with a new game. And I still haven't figured out what I want to do. So, honestly, I didn't want to just cancel stream because, like, oh, I have no plan. Because, like, when I am playing games, there's a lot of no plan other than play game. Play game, have fun. But, like, I don't know. It's... Like, I have been scrolling through my games list for like days now, and I was like, I don't know. Play game, have fun? I am trying, but I don't know. And it's really hard to come up with a game when a lot of these games need to be installed in the first place. Like, I'm looking at Spyro right now, the Reignited trilogy, and that takes 38 gigs to download. So I can't do anything that's too big of a download. And then I also wanted to play, like, a new game, a game that I haven't played yet, but, like, I don't even know. I have two streams that I have planned out for this week, and that's it. I don't know what I'm doing Saturday, I don't know what I'm doing today. How's it going, Jay? Hop onto the Switch and play like SNES or N64 game? Maybe? Random one-off? The thing is, I had a one-off game planned for this week, and that was gonna be the Friday game? I think that's what it was. Hang on, I need to look at the schedule that I had partially finished. Just opening it up right now. You're good, not much has changed in the last 20 minutes? That's good. Alright, let's see. Yeah, I had Thursday's game chosen out, and Friday's game, well, it's not really a game. Friday's stream chosen out. Do I have Thursday's game downloaded, even? Where is it? Yeah, it should be in this, is it not in this section? Oh, no, it is. Oh, it's not installed. It's only 7 gigs, though. It's possible to download it and play it tonight instead, but, like, I don't know. I kind of wanted to save that for... Like, the initial plan was to start something today and then continue it on Saturday. But the problem was, I don't know. The random one-off was going to be, Actually, I may as well show this. I may as well show what I have planned already. I'll just overwrite it. I didn't even choose, a picture for the schedule. Alright, well, thanks for stopping by, Jay. Really appreciate it. May as well show off what I have for the schedule already, but, like, I have nothing for Saturday. And nothing for today. I don't even have the picture chosen out for the fun side thing that I usually do. Yeah, here's the unfinished schedule. The unfinished swan. Maybe if I had that, I would play through that. Alas, I do not. And it's, actually, how much is it during the Steam sale? Unfinished. The unfinished swan is $5. Ooh. Spyro or new game, flip a coin. Hey, Randy. I mean, that's like 38 gigs. I don't want to download that right now. Yeah, honestly, $5 is not a lot to spend, but at the same time, I am wanting to save up for the Switch 2, and I do have a couple games in the game cart that I'd like to play. And I was gonna start one of those next week. But, like, one of the games is, like, $44 plus tax. I don't know, there was also the thought of maybe doing an archipelago today. That's usually my fallback plan when I have no idea what I want to do. And I have been playing a little bit of Kingdom Hearts Randomizer. Like, just yesterday, I finished another archipelago, and it was, let's see, Kingdom Hearts 1, Celeste 64, Doom, and Yacht Dice. And most of the game time was in Doom and Kingdom Hearts. But I'm not sure I want to do an archipelago right now, because I just did one yesterday. But I have the game downloaded. Like, if I wanted to just guerrilla Kingdom Hearts, I could. But I don't wanna. And besides, if I've already said this plenty of times before, I don't want to do Kingdom Hearts on stream unless I'm doing an archipelago with it involved and I mute all the music, because I really don't want to mess with Disney and their music. Like, really don't. But I have the 1.5 and 2.5 collection downloaded if I ever wanted to play it. Again. I already played through it on PS3, though. So, like, it has been a little while, but, like, yeah. You can play Fury? That's downloaded. I could flip through my Switch library. I have a bunch of games downloaded there. Like, that's not a... Oh. The Wii U gamepad is all the way on the other side of the room. Hang on. We all know how Disney is when it comes to their music. Yeah! That's why I never wanted to play Kingdom Hearts on stream in the first place. Apologies for the squeaky chair. I still have not replaced this chair. Alright, so let's take a look at the Switch. You should still be able to hear the music. I have my music muted. Hang on. Uh... Where is it? Video capture device. Oh yeah, I got these 2 demos. Leave me alone. Alright, let's see here. We have a bunch of games. I cleared out a few games that I've already beaten. And therefore have deleted from the Switch. But aside from those, there's a lot of variety that we could play. Like, we could play Live a lot. I don't want to start a new RPG, though, because one of the games that I wanted to start soon is a pretty long RPG. So I don't want to start anything, like, too big soon. You know what? We could play through this. This is a game that I got for free from... Shoot, when did I get... Was this from Amazon? I think this was from Amazon. Yeah, I think this was a Prime Games thing. Maybe. I think that's what this was. This is good for just a random one-off. And it is a game I haven't played through yet. I'll come around back to this. Are these? Maybe. Super Mario Bros. 35, give it back. That's what I'm saying. Like a freaking, I'm still upset that they took it away from us, man. Like I could click this, and it won't do anything because the servers are shut down. Loading. Saving. Daily challenges. Like, this won't do anything. The online service is no longer available. Thank you for your continued interest, but I want to play it. Dang it. What a shame. It only did it even last a year long? Like, man. Like, heck. We could play YouTube. The best Nintendo game, YouTube. Or Twitch. I think this Twitch app was actually, like, discontinued or something. What made me think of this model? Honestly, the first thing that I did, like, I was playing around with, like, the original model was, through VRoid. And honestly, this is just kind of a character that I have thought about for like years and years and years and years. Like this is a quote unquote original character, do not steal. Don't think it lasted even a year? What a shame. Yeah, there was a little bit of playing around with VRoid in the initial days of VRoid that I was using that program, and then eventually when I moved over to Live 2D, I gave the references what my VRoid model looked like, and then they were like, you want anything else? And I was like, could you maybe make it just a little more mature so it doesn't have like baby face? And they were like, I got you. And here we are. Also, for this outfit specifically, I had some thoughts of having it be Spider-Man inspired-ish. Like, I definitely wanted the mask to move with my eye movements. And yeah, I think that's all the inspiration I had for this model anyways. Honestly, glad it don't got babyface. Yeah, the VRoid models that I was using, they had real bad babyface. I did not make them that well. Maybe if I played around with it a little more, I could have gotten rid of the baby face-ish. But, yeah, I don't know. I honestly don't know what would have happened if I, just kept on with V-Roid. Maybe I could have improved it, maybe it wouldn't have gotten better, but I am glad to have Live 2D. Unpopular opinion, babyface with... yeah, that's definitely a choice. It's not a choice that I would make, but it is a choice that some people have made. Not gonna bash anyone who does go with that approach. Because I don't really like going after... I don't like antagonizing others. I'm just trying to figure out what game I want to play today. This is a multiplayer game, yeah? I got this for, like, pennies when it was on sale one day. I've already played through Doom and Doom 2. I don't know, what Super Nintendo games do I have on here that I haven't beaten? If we do play a Super Nintendo game, we're gonna be switching to the retro tag, though. And I want to play something that I haven't beaten before. So, like, Link to the Past would be out. Mario World would be out. Yoshi's Island would be out. Super Metroid would be out. Kirby's Dream Land 3 would be out. Definitely beat that. Kirby Superstar isn't a bad idea. Maybe. I'll think about it. Already beat Donkey Kong Country... What was that, 2 weeks ago? It wasn't last week. It was the week before. I want to wait probably until autumn for DKC 2. Hang on. Man, those bots, I swear, they have been popping up more and more and more. Magical Drop 2. If I was in the mood for a puzzle. Maybe. Oh, I'm still annoyed at Spanky's Quest. We got so far, and then I didn't get to finish it because it was rough. Those last few worlds. God, they were annoying. Still haven't finished it. If I do end up finishing it, it'll be on my own time, though. Not gonna subject anyone to a third stream of that. Breaking through Crew 98. Not a terrible option. I played a little bit of it, and it didn't seem like it was a bad game. Oh, Battletoads. Oh, why did you have to be so difficult? Aren't these all strategy games? Yeah, I think they are. And then we have Fatal Fury. Nothing's standing out to me for SNES. No, I want to play through something that I haven't played through before. Wild Guns, maybe. Mario All-Stars. Well, I mean, that's just the first 4 Mario games. Yeah, a lot of these just aren't for me, I think. I mean, Joan Mac is a possibility. That's a caveman game. Nah. Let's go to N64 then. Bing! Alright, what does N64 have to offer? Yoshi's Story. I've beaten that before. Same with Sin and Punishment and Star Fox 64, Mario 64. I've not played this before. I've played a good amount of Mario Tennis. Mario Kart we played a little bit on my birthday one year, but that's about it. Did Ocarina of Time on stream. Yoshi! So happy. So happy. Are there any Yoshi games that I haven't played yet, actually? Hang on. Oh, hang on. There's probably the DS ones. Yeah, hang on. Yoshi games. Yoshi video game series. Let's see. Played through Yoshi's Island, Yoshi's Story. Yoshi's Universal Gravitation. The heck is that? Oh, Yoshi Topsy-Turvy. Oh, right. Okay, right. I forgot that it had a weird different name in other regions. Yeah, I never played that. Same with Touch and Go. Same with Yoshi's Island DS. Same with Yoshi's New Island. But I don't have any of those. Oh, I haven't played Crafted World either, but I also don't have that. Interesting. Man, we never got Tetris Attack on the SNES app. Dang. We could play through F-Zero X. F-Zero is hard. I don't feel like doing a hard game. Not today. Maybe some other day. Killer Instinct. That's a fighting game. I don't think I feel like doing a racing game of any kind. Maybe I feel like platformer. I don't know. Is anything standing out right now? Ooh, I haven't played through Kirby 64. But I think I'd want to do Superstar before I do 64. Is there a platformer on Genesis we haven't played? I mean, I have not played very much Genesis, like, at all. Pokemon Puzzle? I think I'm leaning towards a platformer right now. Really? I think out of all of these, I've only really played, Sonic 2... where is it? And Beyond Oasis. Beyond Oasis was a cool game. I remember I tried to stream it once, and my mic ended up just completely crapping out. And then I ended up just not feeling like streaming the game anymore after that, so I just played it on my own time. Earthworm Jim. Isn't that a difficult game, though? I don't feel like playing something too difficult right now. Maybe a little difficulty. I definitely feel like doing a platformer, now that I think about it. Maybe Pulse Man. Maybe. I definitely remember trying this out when this app came out. Played a bit of it, and yeah, it's hard. Yeah, I've seen a little bit of Earthworm Jim, and it looks real rough. think I'm leaning towards Pulse Man right now. What's a Vector Man again? Play as the robot Vector Man. That doesn't tell me about it other than it's robots. No, we're not gonna actually play this. I just want to see what this is. Where's some music? Pause. Yo, Dreamer, how's it going? Dr. Mario 64? Again, I don't feel like doing a puzzle game right now, I think. We're not actually playing this, I'm just seeing. Okay, this is a platformer. Interesting. You can do Hadokens. Think about it. There's a double jump for this. This could be a fun game, maybe. Maybe not today, but... Oi! Get out of here. ×2? What does that mean? The heck? Ow! Oh god! Okay, there's ground down here. I don't know, we'll think about it. Seems like it could be a cool game. But I'd need to come up with a thumbnail for that if I'm gonna play it. What about Game Boy? I'll think about that Vector Man game, though. Could be neat. Alright, so Game Boy, we have... Gradius. That's not a platformer. And I know Star Stacker is just match 3. I think I looked into this, and it's a... What was it? An adventure game? Ooh, Donkey Kong 94. That's not a bad option. That's pretty much, Mario versus Donkey Kong. That could be fun. We could do Donkey Kong Land. We're not doing Donkey Kong Land. Not yet, anyways. We just played through Donkey Kong Country, so I don't want to get burned out on Donkey Kong. That would be the worst fate. Let's see. We played through 1 and 2 for Mega Man for the Game Boy. We haven't played through the others, but that's because I want to play through the other Mega Man games first. Not really a lot of oh god, Burger Time. That's another one of those games that I thought would be a one-off, and I'd be able to finish it in one session, and then, oops, it turned out to be annoying. Gargoyle's Quest. We have Kirby's Dream Land. I've already played through that, though. Not a lot of selection for the Game Boy app, huh? I wonder if Game Boy Advance would be better selection. May as well look. Oh, also, I just realized my delays are not on for this screen. Oh, well. It's not like we're in gameplay yet. Starfy isn't a bad option either. Although it's all in Japanese and I wouldn't be able to read the dialogue. Yet. I haven't played through the GBA version of Super Mario Bros. 3. Or any of the Mario games, really. I definitely never played through Mario 2. Maybe I should play through Mario 2. I do have a thumbnail for that, but I don't know. True, but luckily for the first one, you don't really need to read the dialogue to get through it. For Starfy, yeah. That could be true. I know a lot of these games I wanted to save for their own specific stream and not by, like, whatever I'm doing right now. Especially not, I'm definitely not starting an RPG right now. Definitely not. Oh yeah, I started this on Wii U. And I never finished. Someday I will finish. Mario Kart Super Circuit. Yeah, not a lot of options for here. Man. Could play Minish Cap or Four Swords. The thing is, I've already played through Minish Cap. And Four Swords. The Four Swords mode requires multiple people, does it not? Also, I wanted to play through a platformer today. I just don't know what. And I didn't even realize I wanted to play through a platformer today until after I started stream. Man, we're half an hour in and I haven't even started gameplay. What is wrong with me? What is wrong with me today? Wario Land 4. Thing with Wario Land, though, is I kind of wanted to play through the other Wario Land games before I started 3 and 4. They just haven't been ported to the Switch yet, and I'm actually kind of annoyed at Nintendo for not porting the first 2 games first. Like, it's the same problem that Mario Land had, where Mario Land 2 was on here for ages, and then Mario Land 1 was only added, like, what, last year? Now you see all of the kinds of problems that I have with choosing games for streams. Play through Ninja Gaiden 1 on stream. Look at how long it took for NES Tetris. True. When was that added? Oh god, that's the most recent one. Wow. Donkey Kong Jr. Math. Is this an actual platformer or is it just math? Calculate A, B, or... Oh, okay. Well, it seems like it's a platformer. What was that? 92. What? I guess that would be like... Huh? Huh. Pause. Interesting. Okay. Solar Jetman. What was that again? Rare. This is an old school rare, so that means it's gonna be hard. Like, really hard. Wait, hang on. Wasn't this in Donkey Kong 64? Actually, maybe I'm thinking of it. Oh, God. Oh, geez, that's all my health. What the heck is this? Oh, jeez. Okay. Maybe we don't play this. Oh, no. Some of these games I want to kind of learn before I just jump into them on stream. Because I don't want a situation like that to happen. Gotta go for now. Sorry you couldn't stay longer. It's alright. I understand people are busy. Thanks for stopping by anyways. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Sorry, I couldn't deliver on a game stream yet. I played through Donkey Kong Jr. Yeah, I think I have a video of that. Let me see. Dashboard. Donkey Kong. Definitely almost typed out Donkey Dong. Yeah, I do have Donkey Kong Jr. done. Okay. I don't know. What if we just chatted for a bit? Kid Icarus. It's not like I think it's a bad game or anything. I just think it takes some preparation before just playing it. Same with Adventure of Link. That is technically a platformer. So is Balloon Fight. What do I have in my Steam library? I know I already kind of flipped through it a little bit. Let's see. We could do a Boyanda's Blob. It's not installed, but it's only a gig. And I never finished it. I finished Defy Gravity. DLC quest I beat. Same with that, same with that, same with Fez. I never beat that, but that didn't end up being that fun. Finished Freedom Planet, getting over it. I haven't played that. How long is that? That's a normal stream length, maybe, if I don't go for completionist. How long is that? That's a silly choice. But it's possible. No way, it's on here? Oh, that's a short game. Interesting. I'm surprised that's on How Long to Beat. That being said, it's not that surprising, actually. Interesting. Maybe Switch Force? That's a possibility. I don't know, we have options. It's just that I don't know what I want right now. At least I'm showing off now what, how much effort it takes to make a schedule. Because, like, it takes a surprising amount of effort because sometimes I just don't know what I want out of a schedule. And then, like, it has to have with, like, it comes with a lot of stipulations, like, okay, I want this kind of game, but I don't want this kind of game, and I've already played this, but I haven't played this, but I don't want to play that right now. Like, it's just, it's a lot of thought that goes into these. I played through that. Not on stream, but I already have a game that I wanted to play this game this week that I've already played through before, just not on stream. I haven't played this. That's not a big download at all. How long is this game? 13 hours? I'm shocked. Okay. What the heck? I'll consider that for the future. How long is that? Seven to 13 hours. Interesting. You know, this week might have been a good week to take on the Spectre Knight DLC for Shovel Knight. But at the same time, I think I'm gonna wait for Halloween for that. Maybe. At the same time, I've already played through all the DLC for Shovel Knight. So it's like, maybe it doesn't fit as well. Also, I've put 90 hours into Shovel Knight as a whole. What the heck? It's a great game. Great set of DLC. Still shocked, though. Played through that, played through that, played through that. Actually, I've not played through that or that, but I have played that. That's an endless game, and I have played through that. Dang. Well, that's all the 2D platformers. What about 3D? Oh, I am playing through that, though. Yeah, Mirror's Edge is a 3D platformer. It's just a first-person platformer, so maybe I shouldn't be looking for platformers. Right, from the top, I've played that. I haven't played that, but that's not really a platformer. played that, but Man, at this point, I may as well just make this, like, just chatting stream. Yeah, I'm gonna change the title. Hang on. Maybe we change this to... I'm gonna copy... Yeah, we're almost an hour into the stream. I don't think gaming is happening. All right. Alright, here's a question, actually. If I was going to replay any game that I've already played on stream or in a video, what would you want? What would you want to see? Because this is a question that I've been thinking about a little bit lately. And I would definitely want to do something from the pre-VTuber days. Let's see. Sort by date. I'm actually gonna disconnect the speaker. There we go. Banjo-Tooie? I already played through Banjo-Tooie this year! That is not... that is not gonna happen. I'm gonna say that right now, not gonna happen. That's why I specified pre-VTuber days. Nuts and bolts. Now, see, that's an option. Except I have not played through that, so that's not... that's not related to the question. But that is an option that I could do in the future. But it did take me a couple years to play through, to get around to Tooie after Banjo, so maybe I should space it out a bit. I'd also like to play through Grunty's Revenge if they ever add that to Switch. Which, who knows at this point, really. Flipping through my old content. God, that was a mess back then. Oh my god. Get that boy an actual capture card. See, Mother 1 is an option. Like, that is the oldest content that I have that's live on my channel. I could do that at some point, just not today. I'd also definitely like to redo Earthbound at some point. Earthbound Beginnings, yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Mother 1 / Earthbound Beginnings. What if I made a poll? Yeah, I think I'll make a poll with this question. post it to both Twitch and YouTube because both have poll options. Oh, wait, don't I have to... how do I make a poll in YouTube again? Okay, Huh. Okay, hang on. Oh, here we go. Oh, there's a character limit on Twitch for the poll? Gross. Oh, here we go. Starting poll. If I were to replay a game for stream that I've already played on Twitch/YouTube, what would you want to watch? Alright, Earthbound Beginnings. Alright, let's see here. There's Earthbound Beginnings. Oh, I forgot that was still public. Dang. Let's add that as an option. Because I did want to do that at some point. That's also something that is really, really old on my channel. God, it's that old? Holy moly. Sheesh. Ooh, that's another option. Okay. Then I think I'll have the last option be something that's somewhat more recent, but also not so recent that I was still a VTuber. Or that I had become a VTuber, rather. Maybe that? That's also still public. Dang. That I'm gonna wait on. Ooh, that's not a bad option. Apologies if I'm vague, but I don't want to give away the answers. Not yet. That's not a bad option either. Boom, boom. Bum, bum. Bum, bum. Bum, bum. I don't think I want to replay Galaxy in the near future because of how many other Mario games that I still have unplayed. So we'll leave that alone. That one I'm okay with just saying flat out. Oh, actually, ooh, you know what? I'm gonna throw that in as an option. Copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste. Ooh, the Twitch side gets one extra option. All right, what do we have as next option for Twitch? Not that, not that. Okay, how about this? Duration, just have it on as 10 minutes. Hello? Question is too long. Oh. Stream. Ah, god dang it. All right, there we go. All right, well, at this point, I may as well just go back to the other... There we go. Oh, Data, you're in the wrong place again, buddy. That's what happens when I use multi-tools. Or not multi-tool, multi-action? Is that what it's called again? Multi-action toggles? Yeah. Multi-action buttons. Okay. Alright, so what are we thinking with these polls? Alright. We'll just leave that for a little bit. So on Thursday we're gonna be playing through Mirror's Edge. Now I have played through that before, which is why I didn't want to play a game that I had played through already before today. Because I wanted to save that for Thursday. On Friday, we are having a Marvel Deep Dive, and it's actually going to be a special one. It is... It's 4th of July, so we may as well have a Captain America-themed Marvel Deep Dive. Saturday, I still don't know what I'm doing, which is the point of this stream, kind of. I just still don't know what what the heck I'm doing today. Because I didn't have anything planned for today, I don't know what I'm going to be doing on Saturday at all. Honestly, actually, here's the thing with Thursday's stream, though. I don't even know if it's going to be happening, like, at my usual time, because I do have a dinner on that day. But I might be back in time to get that game squeezed into that slot. I just don't know. So that may end up not happening until Saturday. I guess I could just move the stream to Wednesday and not stream at all on Thursday. Yeah, actually, I might end up doing that. So, yay. Schedules are so hard to plan around, I swear. Friday's stream is definitely happening, though. Going forward, though, I might be moving the Friday stream slot to another day. I might move it to Wednesday. Just for the foreseeable future. I don't know if that's going to be that long, but who knows. What if we drew? Hang on, what if we just draw today? We could do that. Alright, game capture device, you can go away. Let's see, boom. And you're playing Luigi's Mansion HD too? Ooh, nice. See the... How do I word this? Oh. So, I played that game originally on the 3DS. I played the original release. I viewed it as the weakest in the series. Mostly because they changed it into a mission-based system instead of having it be, like, an explorative experience like the first game and the third game are. Here's how I rank the Luigi's Mansion games. The first one is definitely the best. The third one is a very, very, very good game. It's kind of linear. It's not so linear that it's a bad game, per se. It's just a lot more linear than I would like. But it's still a very good game. And then the second game is not as good, not nearly as good, because it's just a mission-based system where... I don't know, it's just not as fun. To me, anyways. I know others say that it is the worst, and they have strong opinions that it is. It's not plugged in. I was trying to figure out, why is this not working? Kind of needs to be plugged in order to work. Alright, there we go. Boo-da-boo-da-boo-da-boo-da-boo. Did I crash my stream? It shouldn't have. No, it's fine on my side. YouTube was messing up? That's weird. Let me look at analytics. No, it says stream is healthy. Must be your side. Yeah, I haven't dropped a single frame. As it should be. The way God intended. Alright, let's see here. Alright. So, can I vote in my own poll? No, I cannot. Interesting. Can I vote in my poll on Twitch? I can. There, that's my vote. Well, either way, the Five Mansions themes were great. Yeah, they had good theming. It's just the mission-based system just does not work well for Luigi's Mansion for me, personally. You'll admit, though, neither 2 nor 3 gave interesting ghosts. I feel like 3 had interesting ghosts. And they definitely had, Oh, Wario Land and Splatoon had an equal split in the poll. Interesting. For Twitch, anyways. For YouTube, looks like Wario World won. All right. Well, that gives me a good idea for the future, if I want to do that. I feel like Luigi's Mansion 3 had interesting ghosts. It's just that there were a lot of them, so it was harder for any individual one to stand out as much. You picked Wario World? Ah, gotcha. Have a rotten day. I think I have that soundbite on my Stream Deck. Have a rotten day. Yeah! So glad I added that to my Steam Deck or Stream Deck. It's easy to mix up the two. Whoops. All right, so hang on, let's do. I think I actually have a thumbnail for a replay made. I forgot I made a that transition for the fade out for this program. Let's see here. It should be in the Wario section. Yeah. I have a folder specifically for all Wario games. World. Oh, I do. Oh, I do have a thumbnail made. Oh, that's not a bad thumbnail at all, actually. I think I really like that. I think I'd actually want to move you, like, down here. Yeah, actually, yeah, that makes it better. Maybe I threw in data somewhere. I don't want to reveal my secret thumbnail, though. Where is data? Mascot files? Maybe that size. Save. There we go. Alright, you can come back. Honestly, that's not a bad summer game. I don't think that's a bad summer game at all. It is pretty short, though. I'll leave the poll up on the YouTube side, though, because that doesn't have a time limit. What other games am I thinking about? What are you thinking about? No, we are sinking! I love that ad. That was a funny ad back in the day. I've already done a replay of Super Metroid on stream. Do I want to do a third playthrough on the channel? I could. There's nothing stopping me, really. Would definitely get more viewership now than it did back in the day. I've also thought about doing another playthrough of Link to the Past, although I could do the Game Boy Advance version. I've never played that version. Same with Prime. I'm gonna play the soundbite again.
Have a rotten day.
I love that clip. That is a good sound clip. Along with this. That woke everyone up, huh? Oh, no. I can be a menace sometimes. Alright, still asleep? Darn. Ah! I deserve that. Oh man, that was... Wow. That was way back. Way, way back. Just looking through my old videos, like old. Oh, right, I forgot I did a stream of that, and then I split it up into 2 days of the week. Oh. That wasn't a bad idea back then. Oh yeah, I was also doing Mario Maker 2 back then. Yeah. Before I was streaming it, even. Alright, I'm also gonna throw in Super Metroid for here. Because it's been long enough, I think. Since the last replay. I'll replay it here as well. What else? What else? Do 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 do. Oh. Oh, Luigi, why are you such a coward? Honestly, he's pretty brave for going into these mansions despite his fear. I don't think that's cowardice as much as it is just fear. Like, he's doing all of these crazy things despite all of his fear. Like, courage isn't the absence of cowardice or the absence of fear. It's doing the things in spite of your fear. It's because it's for Mario? Exactly. That's brotherly love. Alright, I'm gonna go on Backloggery and see what the fortune cookie has decided for me. What are we thinking? What are we thinking, Cookie? Oh, Game Roulette, excuse me, it's not called the fortune cookie anymore. It's called the Game Roulette. Man. I remember back when it was the fortune cookie. What is it saying for me? I guess that's not a bad option, but that's more like a one-off option. It's suggesting Kerbal Space Program. I was looking at that game earlier today, not Kerbal Space Program, a different game. That's also in the list to do already. I've already done Zero Mission last year. So I don't think that would be a good option. I only really want to replay games if I haven't played them on the channel for a while. I don't want to saturate my content too much. Unless it's like Archipelago, but like that's a completely different thing. You're right, I did ask for replays. But I also want to play games that I have not played through yet because my backlog is too huge. I also want new experiences with new games. A year is one. Kind of. Not in the aspect of replaying a game, though. Like, for reference, the last time I played through Super Metroid on stream was... Still trying to find where those streams are. That was 2018. So that was almost 7 years ago that I replayed Super Metroid last. So that's definitely a long enough time. 1 year? Nah. You got Dredge? I do have Dredge, but I wanted to save that for October since it's like a little spooky. Spooky. Maybe that's a sound clip I should get. I'll think about it. Anyways, ooh, Curse to Golf. Interesting. Fusion is more spoopy? You're not wrong. And I haven't played through Fusion in a very long time. I've never played it on stream. I haven't even played the Switch version of it. Could be a fun playthrough, though. I kind of want to space out Metroid a little more because I don't want to run through all of them already. Because there's only... Hang on. Let's look through the list. Metroid. Alright, let's see. On the original Game Boy app, there's one Metroid game. GBA, there's 2, so that would make 3. Dread makes 4. The original makes 5. Super makes 6. 7, 8, 9 for the trilogy. 10 for other M. $12 for Hunters, but I can't play that on stream. Odyssey, I've played through Odyssey. We also have Prime and Prime 4. Yeah, Prime 4 isn't out yet. But that would also require buying it, which... that's gonna be a lot of money. Plus, if I'm gonna play Prime 4, I want to play it on Switch 2 because that's gonna be the best quality. And, the Switch 2 ain't cheap. It's coming. You're not wrong. It's finally coming. Gonna be on Switch and Switch 2, but if I'm gonna play it, I'm gonna play it on Switch 2. Alright, I'm gonna re-roll this. I don't like those options. Monster Prom. Isn't that a visual novel? I think that's a visual novel. Oh yeah, I forgot I got River City Girls on the Epic Games shop. It was like free one day. I was like, oh wow, yoink. That's a game I wanted. Reroll. Pikmin, I've already played through all the Pikmin games. Roll again. Roll again. Ooh, right. Hang on. I did have another option, but that would take a lot of... well, a bit of setup. All of them? Okay, I haven't played through Hey Pikmin, but I don't have a way to stream that. And if I did, that would not be my first choice to play on 3DS. I do have a notebook that I keep around of games that I want to play through. I do add to it every now and then. Okay, I'm gonna add this here because this has been in my notebook for a little while. That's a platformer. It's not that big of a download. Nope. Spider-Man is done. I'm done with that page. That would be a replay. That would be replay. That, however, is not a replay. Why does nobody like Hey Pikmin? Because it's such a far cry from the rest of the series. They ruined it along with Chibi Robo. They just turned them into cheap 2D platformers when that's not what they are at their core. All right, so if you want to sneak peek at what's to come in July, here's what I have planned. Still June now, but this is the last day of June. Also the last day of Pride Month. Happy Pride. For those who are Prideful. Where? I'm confused. Oh, okay. Here we go. Alright, here's a sneak peek. Oh. Oh. Ratchet and Clank. I want to play through that at some point. Because I have the trilogy on PS3. I just have not gotten around to playing them. Here's another one that I was thinking. That's written down. Whoa. Ah. Super Mario Bros. 2. Here, Data, you're in the way right now. Get above my head. Sony hasn't been making it easy to play those games. It's true. Yeah, and Chibi Robo was exploration cleaning. And I am very glad that that is coming to the GameCube app for Switch 2 at some point. More people need to play through that game because god dang, that's a fun game. And it's very hard to come by. How much does price charting listed as? Price charting. I know it's an absurd amount. Alright, you wanna know what the price for Chibi Robo is in today's dollars? For the loose price, $155.82 USD. The complete price is $192. That is for the game, the case, and the manual. For the new price, $299.99. Good lord, who the heck is grading this? The graded price is $500.54. That would buy you a Switch too. Well then, yeah. Nintendo did not make it easy to get access to Chibi Robo. They never ported it. They never did anything to make it easy. It was out of print for too long. Yeah, but we know graded games are a scam. That is true. You are not wrong. It is a big scam, but people do it anyways. For the sake of preservation, even though they're not playing the game. Hacking $300 for new? Good lord. I don't even have it complete, and like, I have it loose. And that is ridiculous. $155? If I sold it right now, that would be... that would pay off a good chunk of the Switch 2. Yeah, because people are yeah, just a little bit. Just a little bit. Alright, now I'm curious about the other GameCube games that I have. Pokemon Coliseum. How much does price charting say for this? Wow, that's way less. $109 loose, $157.35 complete, $564 new. That's way more expensive than Chibi Robo was new. $1,017.50 graded. Good lord. Good lord. Who's paying those prices? Especially since a bunch of these games are coming to Switch 2. Good lord. Just wait for the Switch 2 version. Sheesh. I'm not looking for the non-resale version. Hang on. Gale of Darkness. Here we go. Oh, here we go. Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness is $145 loose, $203.12 complete, $498.55 new, $920.74 graded. Who's paying these prices? Jeez. If I sold those 3 games, I would be able to buy a Switch 2 in a heartbeat. But I don't want to sell them because, like, hello, I still like all 3 of those games. Even if I can play them on Switch 2, there's gonna be a point where those services go out offline and you won't be able to play them anymore. Just saying. Alright, I'm gonna get up for a minute and see what other games I'm curious about that are, like, really stupid expensive on price charting. BRB. You know, it just crossed my mind that I could have just checked back loggery. So let's just check back loggery, shall we? Do 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 do. All right, let's see. GameCube. Apply filters. Let's look at that Animal Crossing. The first Animal Crossing. On GameCube. Yo, Maxwell, how's it going? You saw I was streaming for my schedule? Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what I want to do this week. I guess today is just gonna be a chill, just chatting stream. But I have no idea what I'm doing on Saturday. I'm probably gonna be streaming on Wednesday instead of Thursday because I do have a dinner thing on Thursday. You'd like to request a racing game that isn't a kart racer. Ooh, that's a challenge. Let's see what we have for racing. So not Mario Kart or Sonic Racing. Interesting. Okay. What do we have for racing? I mean, we have Crazy Taxi. That's not really a racing game, though. We have this game called Grid. I think I got that free somewhere. We have Race the Sun. That's not really a car racing game, though. Star Wars Starfighter. Interesting. Hang on, this might not be a bad option. How well does this review on Steam? I miss LucasArts, Broken for Me. Solid arcade space shooter. That's not really a racing game though, is it? Okay, well that's all the racing games I have on Steam, but it's not all the racing games I have, period. For Animal Crossing, the price is $46 loose, $64 complete, $430 new. That's a price jump. Oh my god. $1,350.14 graded. Good lord. Grid 3 is fine. Wishlist is either old Need for Speed or Gran Turismo. I might actually have a Gran Turismo game. I don't think it would be on... Did I put it on Backloggery? No, it doesn't look like I did. Oh, wait, hang on. I might have had it in the wrong category. Hang on. No, it doesn't look like I have it on there. I might have it, though. Let me check my PS2 games that I haven't added on Backloggery. Alright, so, for games that actually, I might have this. I didn't look for this one. Sega. Oh, I do have it on here. Okay. So, I did find 2 racing games. Sega GT 2002, which is bundled with Jet Set Radio Future. So I'd have to whip out the original Xbox. And I have Gran Turismo 4, the real driving simulator. That is an option. I don't have it inputted into Backloggery because that's grouped with the other sports games, which I don't really want to play on stream. But if it's what the people want, I wouldn't be completely opposed. As long as people show up for the streams. What other games do I think would be extremely expensive on price charting? That's kind of what we're doing right now. We're looking at my games that would be stupid expensive on price charting right now. How about Thai? Hang on. Tiger. Thai beat. Ty the Tasmanian Tiger for GameCube. Oh, that's stupid cheap. $12? And then the second game is $7? Sheesh. GT4 is good if I want to play it. Oh, it is. It is Gran Turismo 4. It's the PS2 version, though. Is that specific version any good? GT4 isn't the best for streaming out. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. Like, most of the fun racing games tend to be kart racers. Personally, you stream GT2. It's the only version to your knowledge. Is that even on Steam? Gran Turismo. Ooh, it does not seem to be on Steam. Is there any PS2 versions of games that are good from third parties? I'm sure there are. There's another game that might work, but do I have a Dreamcast? I do not have a Dreamcast. Honestly, I've never seen a lot of games that I would really, really, really want that are on Dreamcast. What's even on Dreamcast that's not on, like, Steam now? Dreamcast games. List of Dreamcast games. Here we go. I just heard fireworks. Fun. Just that time of year, I guess. Yeah, just looking through this, I don't know. Like, most of the Dreamcast games that I would probably want to play are probably on other systems now. Like, oh, unlicensed games. Okay, I'm in the wrong category. Like, Sonic Adventure and Sonic Adventure 2 are on other systems. Including, well, they were on Steam until they were delisted. Thanks, Sega. Sonic Shuffle, was that ever ported to anything else? I think there was a version of it in Sonic and the Secret Rings? Maybe? Oh, it's in the Sonic Mega Collection. Oh. The Adventure games was delisted? Yeah. To my knowledge, they were. Sonic. Oh wait, actually they're on Steam. They're on sale right now. I swear I got a notification that, hey, a bunch of Sega games are being delisted from Steam. Sonic Adventure 2? I mean, if there's demand for it, I wouldn't be opposed to it, but I don't know, the only problem with it is I've already played through it, not on stream, and I don't actually like it as much as Sonic Adventure 1. Maybe I would have more appreciation for it now that I've seen Sonic 3. Sonic 3 is a great movie. You know the Genesis games got delisted for Sonic Origins? Yeah, I know that much, but there was a time a little bit back, I think it was in like November, where a bunch of Sega games were being delisted from Steam. And I thought Sonic Adventure was one of them. And Generations. Yeah, Generations. Yeah, because they had the remake coming up for that. Along with Sonic X Shadow Generations. Are you going to stream Sonic Adventure 2 first or Adventure 1 first? I already have played through Sonic Adventure 1 back in November. It was not that long ago. I don't think I'd be super opposed to playing through 2. But I definitely enjoy 1 more because 1 has the whole overworld aspect. Whereas 2 is just a mission select menu, which honestly isn't as fun. I like exploring a big overworld. Yeah, I swear a bunch of Sega Dreamcast games were being delisted. Was that just some games? Maybe they changed their minds. Okay, what about Sega? Let's look at this. Actually, no. Let's look up Jet Set Radio. Ooh, it looks like they delisted Jet Set Radio. Oh, that sucks. Good thing I already had that bought and downloaded. Store page. Yeah, Jet Set Radio is no longer available on the Steam store. That sucks, bro. Oh, here we go. Here's the whole list of games that was delisted. Continue to external site, whatever. What's happening to the Sega Classic games? I've come to make an announcement. That whole copy pasta, that's funny. Keep a careful watch on chat during the Dark Story? What's happening to the Sega Classics games? Select games and bundles will be delisted from virtual stores, becoming unavailable for new purchases. Your own games will still be available in your library. When will Sega Classic games be delisted? Select games and bundles will be delisted and unavailable for new purchases starting December 6th, 11:59 p.m. PST. That was 2024. Will I still be able to play Sega Classic games? Absolutely. All Sega Classic games and bundles you own will remain in your library, ready for download at any point. Will I still be able to play some of these games if I have a Nintendo Switch Online subscription? Yes, select individual classic titles will still be playable for those who have a Nintendo Switch subscription. Which Sega Classic games will be delisted from which platforms? Steam. Oh god, Steam has a lot listed. All right, let's read through these. Alex Kidd and the Enchanted Castle, Alien Soldier, Alien Storm, Altered Beast, Beyond Oasis, Biohazard Battle, Bonanza Bros, Columns 3, Comic Zone, Crackdown, Crazy Taxi. Oh geez, Crazy Taxi too, dang. Decap Attack, Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine, Dreamcast Collection Bundle, Dynamite Heady, Echo Jr., Echo the Dolphin, Echo Tides of Time, SWAT, City Under Siege, Eternal Champions, Fatal Labyrinth, Flicky, Galaxy Force 2, Gain Ground, Golden Axe, 1, 2, 3, Gunstar Heroes, Jet Set Radio. It's a lot of games. Oh my god. Jet Set Radio, Kid Chameleon, Landstalker, The Treasures of King Noel, Light Crusader, Mega Drive and Genesis Classic Bundle, Nights into Dreams. Dang, that's an unfortunate one. Phantasy Star 2, 3, 4. No, 1? Was that ever on Steam? Rise Star, Sega Bass Fishing, Shadow Dancer, Shining Force 1 and 2, Shining in the Darkness, Shinobi 3, Sonic 3D Blast, Sonic Spinball. Those were the only 2? Those were the only 2 Sonic games that were on Steam that were delisted? I guess according to this FAQ. Space Channel 5 Part 2, Space Harrier 2, Streets of Rage 1, 2, 3, Super Thunderblade, Sword of Vermilion, The Revenge of Shinobi, Toe Jam and Earl 1 and 2, Vector Man 1, 2, Virtual Fighter 2, Wonder Boy and Monster World, Wonder Boy 3, Monster Lair, and that's it for Steam. What about other platforms? Oh, that is way less on Xbox. What? Ha! The only one delisted from Switch is Sega Genesis Classics. That's it. Bro. Same on PlayStation. Apparently there were a few on Xbox that were delisted, though. So yeah, the future of modern gaming sucks. Oh no. Man, I still haven't gotten all of the achievements in Jet Set Radio. Seems like I can still get the achievements. Alright, what else? What was I even doing? Oh, right, I was looking at GameCube games that I own that are possibly more expensive now. Alright, what about Wario World? Where's that? In the terms, Alright, Wario World. This is the original vanilla version. $62 loose, $83 complete, $266 new. The Player's Choice version is $74. Dang, why is the Player's Choice version more expensive? I guess it wasn't in print for as long, so there weren't as many copies, I guess? I don't know. That's my best bet. Alright, okay, I'm curious about this. This probably won't be much, but never know. Taz Wanted for GameCube, $15. Okay. Ooh, what about Star Fox Adventures? Star Fox Adventures. Oh, that's nothing. $25? 39 complete. Oh, oops. I didn't mean to minus that. What about the original release of Pikmin? Certainly that's not super expensive. Yeah, the original release for Pikmin is $29 loose, $42 complete. 119 new, which, Thousand Year Door. Okay, that one I'm curious, actually. Paper Mario, the Thousand Year Door. Oh, actually, that's less than I thought it was going to be. $30 loose, $51 complete, $169 new. Okay, that price is a little expensive, but I thought it would be more than just $30 loose. Dang. Actually, it did come down quite a bit. Yeah, actually, hang on. It used to be way more before the remake came out. But then the remake came out and was like, oh, well, the original copy didn't. The original version is not worth as much because we have a superior copy now. Or a superior version of the game. Alright, how about we get back to brainstorming games? Stay hydrated, especially during these hot summer months. Alright. Now here's one that I definitely want to play either July or August. Because it is summer themed. Ooh. To the Moon Beach episode. I definitely want to play through that either July or August because those are the summer beach months. Excuse me. Not really a platformer, but that will only take like what, 1 or 2 streams? Because that's about how long the other 3 games took. Yeah, because there were 3 other games. Jeez. Actually, hang on. How much is Luigi's Mansion on the... Luigi's Mansion, the original version on the GameCube, $40 loose, $59. Why does it say mid? $40 loose, $59 complete, $317 new. Retro game collecting is nonsense, people. It's ridiculous. And when I say it's ridiculous, I mean like... If you're actually playing these retro games, that's great. Keep doing that. If you're not playing them, if they're just sitting on a shelf and not being played like at all, you're just having them just there to sit. What are we doing? What are we doing? Now me, I tried to play retro games. I actually played my retro games. So I don't think I'm that guilty of that. Maybe a little guilty because, like, I have a lot of them. But at least I try to play the games that I own. And heck, that's what today was supposed to be. But then I ended up getting sidetracked, and I just could not decide on the game. I think I'm actually going to change the thumbnail for this stream. Give me a second. Actually, you know what? Let's make a thumbnail together. Let's make this. Let's see. Mario font. Change it to 150. Ooh, that's a little small. What triggered that? Hello? Oh! It was the letter 2. Or letter 2, the number 2. Dang. I forgot I had that toggled. Why is that the toggle for that? Hang on. I'm fixing this. I'm investigating. Thought bubble. Eh. Oh, I need to change something like deep in there to change that. Okay, well, that's not getting fixed. Okay. Actually, do I have the other things set up for that? Hang on. Just checking something. Okay. Okay. Just gotta remember that. Chatting about games. Boop, boop, boo, doo, doo. Doo, doo. Grow by 5? Actually, hang on. Scale image to... There we go. Grow by 5. There we go. Do we go with rainbow? No, I don't think we go with rainbow today. How about purples? Oh, it's... okay. Change that. $270, there we go. Then we throw in... Do, 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 do. Screenshots. Do, 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 do. Mascot files. Here's data. In all his glory. Doo-doo. All right. Should be in YouTube stuff, right? All right, Xbox. PC, PlayStation. Bup, bup, bup. Oh God. About 250. 250 seems fine. I need to change that. Do 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 do. Whatever, just leave it. Maybe for this one, 350. You can put PC down there, and then Nintendo up here. Maybe Xbox can be up here. Alright, where's PlayStation at? I guess there's that. Do 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 do. What? What? Colored alpha. Blue. Huh? Jeez. That's a decent amount, I guess. Oh, actually, that's perfect. There, cropped content. There we go. Make it dark, I guess. Or here's a better idea. Select, grow by 5. There we go. There, cropped content. There we go. Games. Chatting. Sorry there isn't like any actual content being made today. We did have some good chats about stuff though. Do 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 do. I have to save it there. G. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Games chatting. Alright, nothing else changed. Cool. Man, it's a hot day today, huh? Alright, let's get back to chatting. So, sorry about that. Anyways, let's go back over here. So, there is the Steam sale going on right now. Are there any games that you are looking forward to getting, or you have already gotten in the Steam sale? Now, personally, for me, I do have a lot of games in my wish list right now, and oh god, is it tempting to get just a bunch of them. But for now, the only game that's in, well, the only games that are in my my cart right now for Steam are, do I want to save them? I don't think I want to save them. I think I want to save them for talking about when I actually play them on stream. But they are both games that I will probably play on stream. One is actually very, very, very cheap right now. It's like $2. Like 85% off? That's nutso. I was thinking of adding the Spider-Man games, the ones that I'm still missing, into the cart. Because I'm still missing 2 of the Spider-Man games. That is Miles Morales and... Sorry. Just adjusting things. Yeah, I'm still missing Miles Morales and Spider-Man 2. And I'm very much looking forward to playing those eventually when I play through the first Marvel's Spider-Man. I don't know when that will be when I play through that game. Because I have it. It's very playable on PC right now. I might get around to playing it whenever I get Miles Morales. It's only $25 right now. I could get it. I don't think it'll be getting much cheaper than $25. And it wouldn't be bad to have for whenever I do want to play through it. But these sales happen all the time, man. Oh, I forgot Shadow Labyrinth was coming out. It's not even out yet. It comes out next month. Ooh, that's cool. That's the Pac-Man Metroidvania game. Looks super sick. Oh yeah, I wanted to get Escape Simulator. Yeah, and apparently this is the same people that made what was it? Far Away, the Far Away games. I played through all those. Those were fun. I did not realize that the Far Away 2 and 3 didn't come out until on Steam until Escape Simulator was already out. Dang. At some point, I would like to play through Escape Simulator because I do like the escape room puzzles. They're neat. I think they're fun. It's only $10 in the Steam sale, but no, I need to save up for the Switch 2 if I want to play the Switch 2. Like, the frame rates for Switch 1 games are just so good on Switch 2, man. But I need to save up. Up. Oh yeah, there's also Sonic Mania. I've really wanted to play. Well, maybe not really wanted to. I've had an interest in playing Sonic Mania, and it goes on sale for like $5. Like, it feels like every other month. What's another one that's relatively cheap that I would like? I am surprised that Metal Gear Solid is not on sale. That's the one that's part of the re-release port collection thing. That's the Master Collection version. Oh yeah, Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated is on sale. That's something I'd like to get at some point. I need to save up for Switch 2, though. It's very tempting to get a lot of these. Indiana Jones is on sale! Oh, I've seen a little bit of that game. That game looks fantastic. I've always really enjoyed the Indiana Jones movies. I think they're great. The 3 movies that are out. The trilogy. There are no movies besides those. What are you talking about? Apparently, I've heard that, shoot, what was... What was that one? Hang on. Okay, yeah, I've heard that Dial of Destiny is better than Crystal Skull, but not as good as Last Crusade. That's just what I heard. I didn't realize Spielberg directed Crystal Skull. Huh. They all have different screenwriters, though. Man, Crystal Skull deserved better. I would even say it's personally better than Temple of Doom. Ooh, Temple of Doom was a low point in the trilogy. I will say that. I don't know, maybe at some point I'll watch the Dial of Destiny. At some point, maybe. I'm still looking for games to play, man. Okay, what if I played that? That could make a fun Saturday stream. Do I have a thumbnail for that game? I think I should. Just need to go to miscellaneous. Oh, I do. Oh, that's a great thumbnail. Oh, shoot. I forgot I had. Well, I guess that kind of spoiled it. If you were never at this stream, you don't know the thumbnail. I'm not gonna remove it from the VOD because, like, that's unnecessary. That's just a spoiler. It's just a minor spoiler. If you're never at the stream, you will never know. Got it? Yeah, this is a great thumbnail, man. I'm tempted. I need to be careful of that. Because I could spoil something actually spoilerable if I do that. I honestly forgot that GIMP was even up. Alright, actually, that would make a great summer game. Ooh. Maybe. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna write that down. Hang on. Like, I'm writing it down in my actual notebook because I usually look at the notebook when I'm looking for inspiration. Alright. It is written down. do 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 do. Boo do 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 do. I could even add it to the wheel. Hang on. Because I do have a wheel that I like to pull games from as well. There we go. Any other games? That's not a bad idea. I don't know, I was looking at good old games as well for games inspirations. Because I do have a bunch of games in my selection that I have redeemed over a good amount of time, actually. Do 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 do. Bum ba 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 bum. Da ba da ba 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 bum. What about... What's this game? Oh, wasn't this a platformer? Yeah, it looks like it's a puzzle platformer. With a bunch of robots. Interesting. Bum, ba, 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 ba. There's also... Yeah, I was also looking at that. Alright, I think I actually will consider that seriously. Do do do. There we go. Alright, so we've added a few games to both the wheel and the list. I'm also going to add that. Because that's been on the list for a while. Oh. I need to push that on the stream deck. Oh, also, I showed this on Twitter. I was gonna save this for when I actually got around to playing Portal again, but let's pull this up. Hello. Science slime mode activate. All right. I want to show this off. Okay, so it's a PNG of the portal gun. So what? Pew 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 pew. I rigged it. I did the rigging for it. Heck yeah. Let's go. I know I talked about doing the rigging on stream. Like, I know I talked about thinking about doing it, but then after that stream, like, I think the following day, actually, I was like, I want to rig the portal gun. Pew, pew. Pew, pew. Pew. Whoop. Pew. That's going to be fun to play around with on Portal. Going back to Super Slime. Duh. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. Anyways. I guess that's on the wheel as well. Alright, let's actually add that to... Man, I need to get new Bluetooth headphones. These have been so unreliable the last, like, couple months. Not only do they not charge properly, but they only hold a charge for, like, 2-ish hours max. That's not great for when I'm working. I kind of need my headphones to keep me focused. And also to not drive me insane. I guess that's also an option, but that's a longer game, and I don't want to play a longer game at the same time as the game I'm starting next week. Because next week is also going to be a long game. Actually, I'm going to work on... I can do that off stream, though. Oh my god, we've been going for 2.5 hours? Dang. Okay, what does backloggery say? I'm not feeling any of these options. Boom. Doo-doo. Boo-doo. Ooh, that's not a bad option, except it's also a longer game and an RPG. Alright, I'm gonna be real. I think I might call the stream at the top of the hour. Because while we didn't play any games today, we've been chilling, we've been hanging out, we've been chatting. And I don't know, I don't want to stream too long. There's definitely not going to be any clips from this stream, I'll tell you what. But yeah, let's go over the schedule again. Over here. Alright, going over the schedule. Thursday, we're going to be playing through Mirror's Edge. That should only take one stream, because most playthroughs that I looked at on YouTube said, like, 2.5 to 4 hours max. I might actually change that to Wednesday, though, because I do have a dinner thing to do on Thursday. And yeah, Wednesday is just gonna be more available for me. So, oh shoot, hang on. Well, actually, maybe that'll be fine. Maybe? Wednesday is more likely than Thursday. Let's say that. And Saturday, I still have no clue. But I will try very hard to figure out what I want to do on Saturday. I still haven't planned next week's streams. Fun. Alright. Was there anything else that I wanted to say? I do apologize for today being kind of, non-stream. I mean, we did some chatting, I guess, but like, we can chat anytime during game streams. So like, I don't like to do just chatting streams too much because like, we can just chat while I'm playing games. And I often do chat while I'm playing games, so, Oh, man, it's hot today. Ooh. Hoping the rest of this week isn't this hot. Although it might get... I can check the weather right now. Hang on. It's good to know what is going on in your place of residence. Let's see. It's gonna be a bit warm. Actually, I don't think it is gonna be as warm as today was. Yeah, I think it's gonna be slightly cooler. Maybe not that much cooler, but it will be slightly... Maybe? Maybe. Alright, well, that's top of the hour. I'm gonna try really hard to get a game figured out for Saturday. I do have the other 2 streams scheduled. So, more likely Wednesday than Thursday is stream day for Mirror's Edge. Friday, we are going to be doing a special deep dive for Captain America for Marvel Comics, as well as related characters. Saturday, I don't know what I'm doing. I still need to figure that out. Anyway, sorry that today was kind of a non-gaming stream. Again, it's just it's been hard to come up with game schedules lately. I'm gonna be 100% honest. Like, it's just been especially bad lately. Anyways, I guess I'll see you on Wednesday for Mirror's Edge. So, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a lovely rest of your morning, afternoon, evening. I'll see you later. Bye!